Verse 17. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
So curses our baskets and our store. We don't own anything. So our baskets are cursed because we don't own a Sainsbury's, we don't own Asda, we don't own Tesco's, we don't own any of these stores, these supermarkets. So that's how we're cursed. And like I said, we don't own any farms. So if we don't own any farms, how are we gonna provide for supermarkets? We can only be consumers because we can't provide for ourselves. Because we are reliant on a nation of people. Right. But that's how they set it up, so that we can be reliant on them.
Verse 18. Cursed shall be thy fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land.
So cursed is going to be the fruit of thy body, which means our children are going to be cursed. And our children are cursed.
Right.
They call themselves black, Hispanic, everything away from their true nationality,
right,
and their true identity. And the worst thing is they think they're nothing as well. Our children always think that they're nothing. So then when they go to sit their exams now, they don't take it seriously. Not knowing that, but even the exams, they're all ESAR exams, but still, we have to get on in this world somehow. But it's not for us to put all emphasis in it.
Right.
But even when they come to sit their exams and they open up their GCSE papers and then they look and go through and see all 1s, 2s, 3s, you, they feel like they've accomplished something. When they've accomplished nothing. They've accomplished that now they can't even provide for themselves. They have to go and resit and retake and pack up more stress on themselves. When we're already stressed out people already.
Right.
The increase of thine kind and the flocks of thy sheep.
So curse is gonna be the increase of thine kind, because we don't have animals, we don't have cows, we don't have oxen, we don't even have sheep and cattle.
Right.
So that's how we are cursed. Right, your precepts.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 7, and verse 24. Wherefore I will bring the worst of the heathen.
Not the best of them.
Wherefore I will bring the worst of the heathen, and they shall possess their houses. I will also make the pump of the strong to cease.
So the Lord is going to bring upon us the worst of the heathen.
Right.
And look, this is the worst of the heathen.
Right.
Where is he? Some of them are sitting over there, smoking and drinking. Some of them they're everywhere, man. They're a vagabond. Read it for me again, King.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 7, and verse 24. Wherefore I will bring the worst of the heathen, and they shall possess their houses.
And they are going to come and possess our houses. They possessed and set up shop in Israel right now. And Israel was a people before it was a land.
Right.
In Jerusalem, you don't see any of our people. You see these wicked people. Good for nothing. And they stink.
I will also make the pump of the strong to cease, and their holy places shall be defiled.
So the Lord is going to make the strength of Israel to dimmer down.
Right.
Now we ain't strong, we're weak. We're weak out here. And the worst thing is that we're growing up weaker people. We're not versatile anymore. We're very, very weak. If someone tells us something that we don't like, we're all up in our feelings. And you say, oh man, that really hurt me, man. We come like Play-Doh, soft. That's it. Bring out your freestyle. No, bring it out.
Matthew chapter 5 and verse 10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, and for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
So blessed is the people that are standing up for the Most High's word.
Right.
Because that's the kingdom of heaven is for us.
That's right.
Because we're putting in the work, and we will get a reward if we're true and sincere about it.
That's right.
And we all want that reward. We don't want to be working for people from sundown to sun up.
God.
We want our own prosperity. And the Most High promised that if we continue to do His work. So we're going to continue week in and week out to do His work.
Right.
One, because we love it, and two, because the Most High has good things in store for us.
Yeah, we want our own slaves.
Exactly. We don't want to be slaves. We want our own things. We want our own people. And we would need people to come serve us. Because we've served people for so long.
Right.
And you can't tell us no crap about, we have to forgive. That was a long time ago. Don't you think we should change? No, because this whole system hasn't changed. It's just called a modern slavery system. That's all it's called. Working a 9 to 5 is still modern slavery, G. It's not anything different.
Proverbs 21 verse 16.
Bring it out.
The man that wanders out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
So the man that comes out of the way of understanding is going to remain in the congregation of the dead.
Right.
That's why we can't come away from our understanding. We have to stay rooted and grounded on what the Most High says and follow His law, statutes and commandments.
Right.
And do our best to, because we don't want to be in a congregation of the spiritual, which will become physical dead.
Right.
The spiritual dead out here think that Saturday is just another day that they can do as they please. They think it's another day of the week. When from Friday sunset gone down till tonight sunset, no work should be done. There shouldn't be people out here shopping. We shouldn't be even laying down with our own wives. We shouldn't be partying. We shouldn't be drinking. We shouldn't be doing anything but reverencing the Most High and doing it to the best of our ability. Praying, fasting, doing things that please Him. Because on the 7th day He rested, and we His children are supposed to do the same thing. Not do things that are contrary, because this is how we get into punishment. And we've been in punishment for so long. Any more precepts? Was that it? Go back to it.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 30 and verse 10. Laugh not with him, lest thou have sorrow with him, and lest thou gash thy teeth in the end.
So don't laugh too much with your children, unless you're gonna feel it at the end, and then you're gonna gnash your teeth and be like, man, if only I did better. If only I'd known.
Give him no liberty in his youth, and wink not at his follies.
So give him no liberty, give him no freedom in his youth to do bad things. So if you see that he's gone out and stolen something, scold him. If you see that he's gone out and done something bad, scold him.
Right.
See, this is all kinds of filth and folly that's going on, man. And make it happen. See? Their own people are fighting against their own people. That's beautiful, man.
Bow down his neck while he is young, and beat him on the sides while he is a child.
So that he has that humbleness and humility about him. Make him know who's pops.
Right.
Make him know who runs the household. Don't make him big up himself. Because when he bigs up himself, now he's gonna he might even try fight you. And that's what a lot of our children are doing today. They're literally fighting physically with their parents.
Lest he wax stubborn and be disobedient unto thee.
And that's the end of it. He's gonna wax stubborn and then he's gonna be disobedient. You tell him to come back at 9 o'clock, he comes back all in 1 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning. But son, I thought I told you to come back in at 9 o'clock. Oh, I didn't know. I do as I please. I'm being disobedient. That's what our children are doing out here now. They're not being obedient. That you give them an inch, they're taking a yard.
Right. And so bring sorrow to thine heart. Chastise thy son and hold him to labor, lest his lewd behavior be an offense unto thee.
Chastise him unless he's going to become lewd. And when our children become lewd, they go down all kinds of different paths in life. Then they become and say, oh, I want to be a GM. I want to be a gangbanger. I want to go out and sell the butch, sell the weed, sell all of that stupidness, and sell drugs. That's what our children start to become.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 22 and verse 15. Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child.
So yes, we are all children, so we have that foolishness instilled in us. We all have that energy that we want to let release, so we go run up and down the place. We might even trash mum and dad's things, but don't make that foolishness get the better. Know when to stop.
Right. But the rod of correction shall drive it far from him.
But the rod of correction, when we get a little slap, when we get a little scolding, it will drive us far from it. Because if I know that I'm gonna mash something up, and now my mother or my father, because they're mad at me, they scold me in some way, I know not to do it again. Because if I do it again, I'm gonna get licks. And what child wants to get licked, man? Unless they like abuse, or not abuse, unless they like getting hit, right. or unless they like the rod of correction.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 14 and verse 3. But he that prophesieth speaketh unto men to edification and exhortation and comfort.
But we that are out here prophesying, we're speaking unto edification and for comfort. Get me Romans chapter 15 and verse 4. Because we're out here to spread edifying words unto our people and to comfort them. Our people need comforting and they need this edification. Because Hosea 4 and 6 says we are destroyed for our lack of knowledge. So we are out here to give knowledge unto our people, onto how to move and operate.
Right.
Our people don't know how to move and operate. They know how to move and operate in foolishness. They know how to move when the next party is coming up, but yet they can't fix a cupboard. They get other people to do it. So then they become self-reliant, not self-reliant, they become reliant.
Right. This is book of...
And they become reliant on a nation of people. That's why we've gone off. Right. Because we become reliant on Esau to come and do things for us. That's why they have the benefit system and universal credit. That's relying on a nation, man.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 15 and verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience
That we through what?
That we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
And this is the Israelite man, woman and child's hope. Through patience and comfort of the scriptures, we have hope that Yahawashi is going to come back and he's going to restore us into our homeland.
Right.
That's our hope. That this captivity ends. Because this captivity has treated us very wickedly and very badly. So that's our hope.
So, this is the book of 1 John. St. John chapter 15 verse 7. If ye abide in me, and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you.
So if we abide in the Most High's words, He will abide with us. So He will seek, He will be with us. And that's all we want. That's what I want anyway. I just want the Most High to be with me. Just to guide me through life. So that when I'm older now, I'm the ultimate man I can be. I'm not the ultimate slave. I'm the ultimate follower of the Most High.
We cannot find contrary.
It's St. John 15 verse 7. If ye abide in me, and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you.
So whatever we ask, the Most High will give it unto us. And it's not, we're not going to ask for evil things, we're going to ask for good things. And the Most High will give it unto us. We ask maybe the Most High, oh, can I have a son or a child? And the Most High gives it unto us.
Right.
Because we have been true and sincere. So what's in store that's good for us, the Most High will give.
2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 16. All scripture is given by inspiration of God.
So all the scriptures which is written in the Bible, that's why you can't say that the scripture is of any private interpretation. Because the scripture was given by the inspiration of God.
Right. Come on.
And although not all of the scripture, because there's some stuff that is lost in translation from the Hebrew to the English when King James translated the Bible, authorized the translation of the Bible from the scholars, because man can't get everything right, but everything is of the inspiration of God.
Right.
All scripture is given by inspiration of God, and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness, that the man of God may be perfect, thoroughly furnished unto all good works.
So that the man and woman is perfect and can be perfect and thoroughly furnished. Like you go to a furniture store for the first time. You own a furniture store and you go in there and it's all cobwebby and it's got all kinds of filth and dirt in it. But when you go and clean that furniture store up and start putting in the stock that you're supposed to be putting in, it looks brand new, looks squeaky clean. It doesn't even look like the shop that you rented out to put your furniture in. It looks beautiful in there. And then you start to get customers. That's how we become perfect, man. That analogy may not be great.
John 7 verse 38. He that believeth on me, as the scriptures have said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water.
So, he that believeth on the Most High, as the scripture has said, he out of his belly, out of his mind, is going to flow rivers of living water.
That's right.
He's going to be able to remember those precepts. Those precepts come to mind in all situations. Because out of his belly is going to flow rivers of living water, and he's going to be at peace. And that peace is innumerable. And there's nothing like it. And that's what we desire to have. Psalms chapter 51 verse
1. This is Psalms 51 and verse 1. Have mercy upon me, O God, according to thy loving kindness, according unto the multitude of thy tender mercies. Blot out my transgressions.
So this is David asking the Most High, and it applies onto all of us, because all of us are sinners. He's asking the Most High, please blot out my transgressions, blot out my sins that I've done in times before. Sister,
wash me thoroughly from mine iniquity and cleanse me from my sin.
So this is David saying, wash me thoroughly from my iniquity, wash me thoroughly from my sins that I've done. And how will you wash? You'll wash through the words that is written. That's how you wash, and by praying and blotting and giving everything onto the Most High and not returning. That's how you become clean, man. Because there's no point of us saying that, oh, we love God, but we're not doing anything to please Him.
Right.
Get me John chapter 14 and verse 15. 14 and 15. St. John.
This is the book of St. John, chapter 14, verse 15. If ye love me, keep my commandments.
So that's how we show the Most High that we love Him. If we love God, which every Christian proclaims that they do,
Right.
you got to do something by keeping His commandments. And His commandments aren't just the 10. His commandments are the sacrificial, they're the moral, they're the civil, they're the ceremonial, they're the dietary, they're the so on and so forth. That's what the laws consist of. But our people, especially the tough-headed ones, they don't want to listen to the commandments.
Right.
They want to listen to what they do and what they say. That's why they don't want to keep the Sabbath day.
Psalms 51 and verse 3. For I acknowledge my transgressions, and my sin is ever before me. Against thee only, thee only have I sinned, and done this evil in the sight of that thou mightest be justified when thou speakest, and be clear when thou judgest.
Yeah, because the Most High's eyes are everywhere, beholding the evil and the good. His eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun.
Behold, I was shaped in iniquity, and in sin did my mother conceive me. Behold, thou desirest truth in the inward parts, and in the hidden parts thou shalt make me to know wisdom.
Behold, the Most High said that we should abide in truth. And then through that truth we get wisdom. And King Solomon was a wise man. Yahawashi was a wise man. And wisdom teaches us and gives us everything that we need to know about life through the Most High's wisdom. And then we get more and more wisdom, and we continue to grow and gain more knowledge. Get me Proverbs chapter
chapter 4, verse 7.
Proverbs chapter 4 verse 7.
Bring it on!
Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding.
So wisdom is the principal thing. So we have to get wisdom, and then through wisdom we get understanding. And then we start to understand how we should walk, how we should move, and how we should be. To love one another just like we love ourselves. Because that's how we keep the commandments.
Right.
It says it even in someone get if we love the Lord with all our heart and our soul, and the same is like unto it, love our brothers as we love ourselves. Because you're not going to commit adultery with your brother's wife if you love him. If you love your brother, you're not going to let sin happen and let him go off and sin. Go back to Psalms. Yes, because our people need to hear this, man. Our people need to hear this good news. And this good news is only for secluded people. It's not for every Tom, Dick and Harry. It's for the nation of Israel. And the nation of Israel is who we're out here for, to give the knowledge to. Because they need this knowledge. Other nations, they're not even supposed to touch our book.
Right.
Our book is our history records. The Most High says, what have you got to do with my book? What have you got to do with what I say? You don't like my laws. You don't like instruction. So go do what you do. But us, we're supposed to follow the Most High's laws to the best of our ability.
Behold, thou desirest truth in the inward parts, and in the hidden parts thou shalt make me to know wisdom. Purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow.
So purge me with hyssop, which is our oil. It's a cleansing oil. And we should be clean. And wash.
And wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow.
And wash. We have to wash ourselves so that we can be whiter than snow. And snow, it looks white, but get me Daniel chapter 7 and verse 18. Because we're not talking about Esau, because Esau's not white, he's red.
Daniel chapter 7 verse 18. But the saints of the Most High Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 1. But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of Yahawah, and there shall no torment touch them. In the sight of the unwise, thy seemed to die, and their departure is taken from mercy.
Read that for me again.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 1. But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of Yahawah.
But the souls of the righteous are in the hands of God. So we, his children, carrying out his work, we're in the Most High's hands. That's why whatever is against us can't come against us, because the Most High is surrounding us and encamping his angels around us.
Right.
Get me that in Psalms chapter 40 and verse 7. And verse 7.
This is Psalms 34 and verse 7. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him, and delivereth them.
So the angel of the Lord is encamped around about the camp right now.
Right.
And he's going, the angels deliver them that fear him. Because we fear the Most High. Because we know that the Most High can do anything that he wants at any moment in time that he chooses.
That's right.
But with that, I'm going to close out and give it on to another mighty and powerful speaker. And we say, Barakatai Yahawah, Barakatai Yahawah, Barakatai Yahawah, Barakatai Yahawah. I'm Manuela, Shalom, Kwam Yasharala, Kwam Yasharala.